And with that two-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. Solid run in here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up second down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10, here's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. Final throw before the break. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Off to the up back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Here he goes, third and long. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
On the move, past the 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
And an Eagle first down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
6 yards. And it's
Throwing here hurts. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
thrown to the sideline. And
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's running for it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
8-yard pickup. First down, Philadelphia.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's Barkley again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert now. Brought in by Gadsden. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action now for Herbert.
34-yard line.
Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way.
Eagles are on it, and down he goes. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Now Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Dallas Goedert. A 2-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Hauled in by Goedert, left side. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down. open across midfield there at the opposing 45. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And keeping his own read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's third down.
Now Hurts on third and long. Brought in. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
Complete to Dallas.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
And an Eagle first down.
They run it with Saquon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. Break the huddle. It's second down now. Here's another carry for Barkley. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third
and long. They're going to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Dakar is my state, we proud.
Here's Saquon. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 11-yard line.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And a decent run gets about 4. It's gonna be third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. They took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
A 25-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of the ship. It's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
A gain of 12 yards.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Third and long for him here. That one's nabbed by Allen. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll set it down for him at the 38.
And the Chargers.
Herbert on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Herbert throwing again. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Trying to push this past the marker. And this isn't going anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
Gain of 23 yards. And the Chargers first down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Herbert. This one's caught. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Prior to 1st down, they decided to call a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert to throw once more. Dump off caught by his back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
that pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Back to the line they come, second down. Motioning one of the tight ends. It's Herbert once more. He completes it in traffic. And that will not be enough for a first down. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 5 men now in the secondary for the Eagles on third down. Now Herbert again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down. Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
That's another Chargers first down.
They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Now it's second and goal from the 1. Herbert from the gun. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter, Brock, they pitched a shutout defensively that in the end was the impetus for the victory. They're going to be bummed not to have that goose egg on the board at the end of this one, no doubt, but a performance to be lauded nonetheless. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.